Namaskar, hello once again, a very warm welcome to CIET NCERT's live phone-in special series of ET and ICT Tools. Here we are once again with our webinar, and the topic we are going to discuss is creating interactive presentations using Wooclap. Now, the question arises, what is Wooclap and how can we create the presentations? Is it going to be beneficial for the children, for the teachers? Is it going to be easy or difficult? And many more questions are attached to it. अगर आपके पास कोई भी सवाल है तो हम तक ज़रूर पहुंचाइए। 5 बजे तक इस कार्यक्रम को हम जारी रखेंगे, बहुत सारी बातचीत करेंगे, तो जल्दी से फ़ोन कीजिए। हमारा नंबर है 8800440559। अगर आप ईमेल करना चाहें तो ईमेल आईडी होगा training.helpdesk@cat.nic.in। You're watching us at this moment on PM eVidya channel number 6 to channel number 12 and also on our YouTube channel, which is NCERT Official. In the live chat box, you can write down your questions, queries, and our expert, she'll be more than happy to take all your queries till the end of the program, which is 5 o'clock. So we have good 1 hour for this discussion. Now let me introduce her to all of you. She is Miss Neeta Bhaskar Arsule. A very warm welcome to you, ma'am.
Namaste.
Namaskar. Ma'am is an assistant teacher from ZP Primary School, Dodadgaon District, Jalna, Maharashtra. So let's begin this conversation और चलिए मैम से ही पूछते हैं कि ये Wooclap जिसके बारे में आज हम डिस्कस करने वाले हैं वो क्या है और किस तरह से ये बेनिफिशियल है टीचर्स के लिए, बच्चों के लिए, मैम?
Wooclap is a student response system that boosts our real-time activity within our presentations, and this use in smartphones and tab, so students can join the interactive sessions.
Okay. तो मैम किस तरह से प्रेजेंटेशंस क्रिएट की जा सकती है, इंटरैक्टिव प्रेजेंटेशंस Wooclap का इस्तेमाल करके?
It is unlimited use for free and for K to 12 students. So let's today start with how our classes will be interactive with the Wooclap.
Okay.
First, we go to open the website wooclap.com in any other browser. This is to access for admin. Open in the only computer or tab, not in smartphones. Next, we have to first account new, so therefore we have to do sign up, and then again we do login. Here we options to how to sign up. In the sign up method, we can use mail or Facebook, Google, LinkedIn, and Microsoft accounts to sign up accounts. Next, we can tell us about our yourself. Means here we about tell our means admins or teachers. Click on OK to give information about you. In first, we have to do what is our primary or secondary institution or company or higher education or other companies. So therefore, in a primary section or school section, we select the school or institution. Next, we do our position or designation, what in institution, that is a professor. Next, we do the checkboxes tick and get started. Before that, we do our first name and last name, our institution name and our country name. Here our account will be set up. After that, we have to create a new event. In the creative new event, we add the questions for interactive sessions. Otherwise, we can import the event from other teachers' accounts also with the code. So here we can change the language, but here our regional language is not added. So therefore, we use only English. But we can do the in our keyboards like input tools. Here we do the input tools adding, and our questions will be in Hindi and Marathi language also. We can add that. Next, we can do the first our event, change our event name. Then we can get the examples of event like subjects and language, other subjects. We can add the gallery from the gallery, and we can do the Here we participants votes, chats and during the session or file questionnaire. Next we can when we examples add in our event, that time language, topic and questions type, we get the already ready-made questions for students to add in our presentations. Next we can do the colleagues account, take a code from that and take the that events in our account to add in the presentation. Here we can add 70 types of questions to in our event, like a multiple choice, poll, word cloud, open questions, label an image and find an image. After the in demonstration, I will show you the how to add the questions in our event. Here I tell you one type of question, multiple questions. We can add like a Google Forms or Microsoft Forms, add the questions like that. We add questions, then after the answers, in answers we can add the tick to the correct answer, and to delete the options to here that is the sign to delete the option, and last we can shows the answer in during the sessions or during the class in a bar chart or word cloud option. And here last we do our save the questions. When we add the presentations and add the questions, that time we single add the questions, like click the add button, start button, and do the interactive sessions. Import when we add the presentation, here we are two types of interactive sessions we can make. One type is that we can add our presentation in our Wooclap, otherwise Wooclap add in presentations, PowerPoint presentation with the adding. Here I show you the import your computer and presentation add. Here we can add also PDF also. When our event is clearly made it, then we share our code or link or QR code with our participant students. Here we get QR code, it is a copy to link, and when session started, that time our how many participants are participated, it here get the number. Here also on the open questions, here we get the link also to join the Wooclap session. Okay. Are you participating in event? That time you have to join. This is a interface of participants, and type the code. There are two way like a live via the voting feature and asynchronously via the participant based questions. Here I want to say when the we are doing a distance learning or in pandemic times, we do the online sessions with the students also. That time our session will be one-sided. In education we have to make a two-sided in teaching learning uh, scenario. That time our students are only giving oral answers to the teachers. So we have no record to how students are participated and how students understand it that content or not. That time we only limited response getting. So, but in a Wooclap or other interactive sessions, we get the report, and we made it in a competition mode also, like a Kahoot. In that Kahoot also we take only responses and get. But in the Wooclap is the advanced, students can participate with votes also, like also. Next we see here we see asynchronously means here in a real time position live we can do this per student participated, but in synchronous means after these sessions or before these sessions can students also join the Wooclap event or questionnaire. In a participant means we do after the presentation. Here we take one questions, read questions and number of participants in here get percentage. Here we can also add the image to name the image. To see the questions, click here on I, and below this screen, this image, we see the how what is the number of questions and what is the message of students doing. And To exit the event, we have end the event, then click on exit. Next we do a message setting also here. It is a for admin phase. Please activate the all or allow images from students. In a participant phase, we do the adding a questionnaire or create a new questionnaire because of when students cannot join live in the session. That time our questionnaire and files students supported to the learning or after the class or before the class. In a report, we get the in Excel format also. Here we can see the new event report in Excel format. In also more settings, we add the logo and Wooclap colors. Here we can see the slow slides on participant devices in real time. Show slides on participant devices asynchronously. It is the extra settings we can open. And answer by web and answer by SMS also we can add in the our sessions. Display participant usernames in real time. Only the brainstorming, message ball and open questions we can display on for the students also. If checked, a timer will automatically start when a question is displayed. Because of this timer allow to competition mode, we can add this. Also, we can add the collaborator like a Google slide. Other teachers can be simultaneously add the questions and to create to event and help us to each other. This is a add collaborator as a with the sharing of code. Now, integration Wooclap is made in Moodle, Canvas, Blackboard, and Brightspace, Microsoft Teams, PowerPoint, Google Slides, and Keynotes. And extra I said that Zoom also we can add the Wooclap in our Zoom session also. Therefore, we do the firstly download the Wooclap app, then add on Wooclap in our question in their Wooclap app, and add online audio video files also in our presentation and questionnaires in our Wooclap event. After this, Wooclap features have a word cloud like a Mentimeter. In quiz, we can add live poll, live messaging, asynchronous learning, and reports also. The word cloud get a dynamic like a student's mind map create there with the answers appear in a real time according to the recurrence. We can add the open questions also. The participants can allow the answer your questions freely in this session. The type of question can be prepared in advance or added during the presentation also. If you want to questions your audience spontaneously, then students can write up in their language also. They find the number. You have the option of asking your audience to answer the questions using a numeric value. The average, minimum and maximum of their answers will be displayed on your screen. Here we do all the questions types in our demonstration. And after that in a report, our audience answers also in Excel format and PDF format also. That time we have to click on event report to our audience answers questions by question. Once the event is over, would you prefer to each other and each participant has given answer? You can do also the grid of result also. And we do the here our active for students. Active means our students can be not only silent in mode. Therefore, we can don't understand what student understand or not, which gap is there created in their learning. So we have to their Excel sheet and they can follow the answers of students. And again, we give them enriched our sessions. Next, we do with our sessions. Here I created. Here I created a class slide of 5th standard. I want to tell you this is a plain PPT, but here is not getting a presentation like interactive sessions. We have to make the interactive session now. Let's start how to do it. First, we go to the website of Wooclap, open any browser and click on wooclap.com. Here you can see wooclap.com. Enter. Here your first time to sign up. Therefore, you get the sign up. Here you can see I am already logging in the account. Therefore, I am getting login and above my accounts, my events. This is an interface for easy for us teachers. Here is a language. Language are limited here. Next here our account name and my events. When we started, plus we create an event. I want to create that solar system sessions. So therefore, I will take a first questions. Here we can see my event name edit. Okay, I am taking a solar system and correct it. This is our, and here we get the code of session. First we add the multiple choice question. Here we add first questions. We can add first question, who am I? Means who am I? Find it. Okay. And next is I rise in the east. Who am I? Here show the grammatical mistakes and add the answers. You can add answers like this, options for students. We can also place the images for the students for primary classes. Okay. Then we have to correct answer, tick the correct answer. Then save. Now here is our first questions are added. Next we can take a poll. In the poll we can do only answers in yes or no, or other options also we can take. But here I take a solar energy used in our, this is for primary class, so I add like this questions. Means solar energy used in our daily life or not, yes or no, for student. Okay. This is a poll, there is no requirement to click the correct answer. Save. Next we can add a word cloud. Okay. Here we do the word cloud about Earth. What will we say about our Earth? What will we say about our Earth? We can create some correct answer for word cloud also. Here can we see life. Okay. Water. Next, animal, tree. These simple words for added for students. See. Here we get 3 answers. Last we do a label and image. Here label the solar system. Here we upload an image from our computer. Here we get the blur and area also and image. Here we can do numbering per section, pictures. There is next we can add third picture also from here. Okay, third moving. First is our earth, so we add this for earth. Second is our sun, and third is our earth. We add like with numbers our answers and save. We can do matching also questions. All type of questions here added. So therefore, this Wooclap is easy or useful for all the K to 12 students. Match the city. Here we take capital city. City and state. Okay. First we add capital city. We can add picture also for that. Next is Delhi. For adding pictures, we collect the picture before the questions made. Here. Now answers, correct answers we have to add here. Next is we here take statement. And last is we can add one more line, one more questions. Okay, then we save. Now this Wooclap event is our created now. Now we can add the here presentation, or otherwise we can add Wooclap in our presentation. Now we first do their presentation are ready. So therefore we take questions from Wooclap here. Here I add the blank slide. Then take a insert. Okay. Then click on get add-ins. Our add-ins are Wooclap. So though we search Wooclap. Then we get a Wooclap and click on add button and with a continue. After that, when add the Wooclap, we do the screen resizing. Here my first account is already login, otherwise you get the login options. So I do the again sign up, and how to sign it we see here. start. How we get login options in Wooclap website, that like that we do here with the login option. They said we get the access key to add our questions in presentation. We copy that and add in our access key. Again I do, here we sign in, our first question will be added. How we questions added? Your events will be see here. Now we created solar system. Then I selected it. After that we can select the first question and insert questions. Like that in admin princess we see these questions for interactions. When students click on the answers, we get the answers from students and show here how the students participated. Again I show that how to add it. I deleted this, and how to add interact to our maker session interview. My get add-ins. First, again I tell you, when we on our presentation go on insert, then after get add-ins, then search Wooclap and search. Click on add button. Continue. After that, now already I am logging. Again I sign up. When first time you log in, started, that time you have to log in. I'm signed in with Microsoft, then log in. We want the access key, get from already the screen. It is as it. Login. When we log in, that time we get the access key. We get the access key, before that we sign in. Like that show you are not logging, therefore access key is not. We again log in. Sign in with the Microsoft. Here is not login now. Okay, we'll do next. My add-ins. Wooclap. Add. Okay, here get to login. Selected a create event solar system selection. Then we do first second question solar and poll question. Then insert question. Our questions are adding here. Again, we do first question. Login. Next we add the label questions, and we can see how the C for students look at this. Here is the same procedure for to add the Wooclap. Here take a time for adding. We are admin, so we can answer the questions here. That not taking answers, only participate in the interactive sessions. Here we add to the again my add-ins. You all know that to add interactive sessions, interactive questions in our presentation for students and do our session or enhance our teaching learning activity for with the Wooclap interactive sessions. Here we add some questions. Solar energy used in our daily life, yes or no for students. Here, when we in a presentation doing, that time we don't need to go on our website or do, because we already add the question on the presentation, or no need to move next questions, because we can one by one add the questions in our presentation or slide. Again we go on the event. Here we can see this event question. You can see here in Wooclap they presentation. Here get some problem for adding it. Again I will be sign in, login.
Ma'am, is it mandatory to log in?
Yes, ma'am, because our event cannot be imported there in presentation.
Okay.
I am adding the Wooclap questions on the presentation. Therefore, in interface, admin interface, we say let's stop and edit or display the questions. Now I stop and edit. Now we can get the report from here also. From can add collaborators also and other users to import copy. And first is that we can import the our session event from other teachers. So that setting also given here. When we start the this button, that time one can allow the to import the sessions. Here option is add presentation here. We can add PDF and PowerPoint presentation maximum 50 MB. And also Google slide link is there. We can click and get the presentation here also. We can next option is saying the add presentation. Click on add presentation and we can import from our presentation. We can take a PPT from okay, in this folder we take a PDF for that. So we already see the how to add presentation. Here now uploaded the PDF file. Now this is a converted in the that format PDF. Here we get the options, authentication started, participant you can also we see email in okay. Our PDF already uploaded and we can start the session. Here we get the competition mode also. In the competition mode, we get the timer or ranking of students who give the first answers. We can see the participant username also and result visible by default to students also. And when a student can't understand what we say, that time students can give the button I confused. I am showing now only admit interface. On the report, we get the in Excel format and PDF format report like this. I rising the east, who am I? I'm not taking with students answers, but here we get therefore 0 0. In we can see save as a PDF or export to Excel format also. Then back, click on back. Here we're giving a more setting also and receive. That time we presenter will also see how to see that start. Okay, I'm adding a PDF now to students. Means here we see two ways to learn to teach the students how to add presentation in Wooclap and how to add Wooclap in presentation. Okay. Here is get a confused button. And here are some shortcut buttons. I have to say that when we demonstrate our or present our PPTs or PDF, that time we click on enter button to display or hide results, or space button to stop or resume voting of students. Student pressing the space will stop the voting session. And display and hide the correct. We take a poll session, that time also students get the space of to stop the space button will be click. And display and hide the correct answer is C button. This key is for us, means admin or teachers too. And then back to main interface, we click on escape button. Then left arrow, previous or question slide. Next arrow, means right arrow for next questions. Display instructions for click on I button, or SMS via students giving the during the sessions. Display ranking for competition mode. Click on pressing the R button. Then display presentation, click on P button. Display wall, this is a inactive for a inactive mode of active wall active to do press W. And last questions, pressing a T, questions size or image is getting wider. And for half screen image view, we keep pressing the M. Now I am pressing the escape key for the giving a home or main window. That shortcut keys are useful to us. Like this, we do the our interactive session. Here we get a code, that is a when we have to participate click, that time we get a code and link, or you can participate for students. When we click on QR code, that time QR code are gone, and when we click on show QR code, that time QR code is. Students have to take their smartphones or tab and in school or class, or scan these QR code and participate in our session. But in the presentation, we add the questions. That time student need not to students present means scan the code. Then this is a next question will be participated. We this created. Now we can do escape for home button. This is a messages from students, and participant page is more important when students get offline in not real time, that cannot be participated, or they want to how participate in event. That time we add the questionnaire or create a questionnaire for students or add files also. That time we questionnaires take and export our questions also here. Import questions for solar system. Select all and that will be added for students in for offline or not in real time. That let's save and we add our questionnaire. Publish now. Like this, we can do the secondarily learning for students also. Next we do. Here we get the show details and share and report of students of offline questionnaire also. And here we get files like PDF files for students also. We can add it from our computer. These are here uploaded here. When students open it, they have to show click on share button. They can download also. Showing this and his option as our download or delete. In the setting option, we see we can starting all the options in competition mode. In more setting, we can add the import logo of our solar system. We take from this image also. Okay. And show slides on participant devices in real time. If this is our access settings, we can activate all these buttons. Okay. Settings are saved. And here we get a export Excel or XML file for students' results. This is our one event I created and PDF also uploaded for students. Here are getting boards, messages and participant play. And from event, that's here we share can event server, other events also with students. From import event, I want to say how to do it. We have to want the code for that. For that, we get from other browser. Because import sessions we have other code to take here. I created other account for import the questions. We take it, log in with my other account. With Google. Here I show you how to import others event from their accounts at our account for students. Now I will do one Wooclap. Here I created one event. I will take this code, share, and I activated this share with this code to allow import copy. Then I click to copy. I get the code and again I add the code here, other account and import. Okay, this is successfully adding uh, and getting other links, not same key. This our event here, import here only. This is a copy. I'm renaming it. Now we share this with students with share button. Click to copy and click, and we can add this questions in our presentation. Already I am logging in. Here we get this question. Other questions we get imported. We can scroll it and see other questions to add here. And insert question. हमारा परिसर स्वच्छ और सुंदर रखने के लिए क्या करें? स्वच्छता आदत और इस बारे में क्या कर सकते हैं? सफाई, वृक्षारोपण। बच्चों को इसमें क्वेश्चन आंसर ऐड करने, आंसर्स ऐड करने इस क्वेश्चन के लिए। Like this, we do the interacting sessions with the presentation. We can do also from in Zoom session or Google Meet sessions. So do this Wooclap add-in. I will show you how to add apps in Zoom session. Like this, we can open and we can add in our Wooclap interactive platform in our session also. We see again from our questionnaire. Here we get 70 types of questions. From we get only a multiple choice, poll and word cloud and open question and label in which when we get more questions, that time word cloud will be more enhance our teaching learning process. Like this. Here we see live via the voting feature and asynchronously. Means here participant page we add questionnaires, how to add questions or how to import our questionnaire to participant page. This is useful for offline, like not add in the presentation during our class. After the class or before the class, we can add participant page questionnaire and give the students to code to add this, and they participated in our session.
ओके मैम, हमारे पास आखिरी के 4 मिनट रह गए हैं इस कॉन्वर्सेशन के लिए।
This is option for participant page to add questionnaire and add files for students. Okay. We again go on website. Last. Here I want to show how to. Here one question are showing here. पेड़ के अंगों के नाम बताओ. यहाँ. Here question is hidden and we can add the questions here. Names here of part of plants here. I am giving an admin interface, therefore I don't add in here answers. When we in participant mode, that time we can add their answers here and we collect answers in this form. This is a 5-number question. Here we get messages. I'm giving you one idea for that. How to move questions. That is like direct click on questions number and we get questions on our slide. When we are doing presentation our questions, that time on website also this screen also shows that questions like this live sessions are doing Wooclap. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. It was a wonderful presentation, and there are just a few questions which I would like to clarify from you. Ma'am, in the presentation, in this interactive presentations, is there any limit to the number of slides which we can add?
Yes, ma'am. We can add more numbers of questions in a single questions like we add here. We can add these questions like here also.
Yes. Just want to know whether is there any limit to it? Can we add like 2 questions, 10 questions, 100 questions?
Here we didn't limit, ma'am. We can add many more questions. Yet there is no limit for the questions.
All right.
But we have to see the students' age and students' content. What is the language and content? That type we only take a 5 minutes videos or 5 minutes presentation or 10 minutes presentation. That time, as per the students' age and their understanding, we add the questions.
All right. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, ma'am. Because of the lack of time, we can't take more questions, but I think we have understood more or less everything about Wooclap. So thank you so much for being a part of our program and giving us so many details regarding this ICT tool. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you to all our viewers for watching this program. Namaskar, ma'am. And thank you for being with us throughout this program. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If in case you have missed it, then watch it again on NCRT Official. That is our YouTube channel. Stay here. We have one more very important session coming up for you. That is Sahyog. The topic of discussion would be managing and developing EQ among students. Keep your questions ready and share them with us. Thank you once again. Take care. Namaskar.